Are you thinking of selling this spring? If you already hadn't started getting ready, now is the time to get ready. So, on average, most home sellers take anywhere from 4 to 6 weeks to get ready, get their house on the market, depending on the condition of it. If it's an as is sale, they we pretty much can get it on the market ASAP. But if they want to start to pack up some things, declutter, get the house professionally cleaned, maybe paint a couple doors and just fix a couple little items, generally takes people a month or so. So, which it's March 11th today, that would, if you started today, maybe you'd be on the market by the end of April. So it's never too early to start to get ready your house to sell. In fact, if you're on a sell and you're moving to a new home, apartment, or wherever, uh, you have to pack up the stuff anyway. So start packing, decluttering. Decluttering closets is a big thing because when buyers come through, even if you have tons of closets, but if they're packed with stuff, then the buyers automatically psychologically think that there's not enough closets in this home for them, even though there could be plenty of storage space. It's just what it sends a message to them psychologically. Also, if there's little things broken in the house, that gives them, it raises an awareness to them to say, are there big things broken in the house? So getting the little things that could easily be fixed, and the decluttering is a huge thing. I always recommend a fresh coat of paint to the front door, a wreath on the front door. You want to make this warm and welcoming appearance. I'm talking about like for a home that a homeowner lives in. If this is an investment property or a vacant property that needs rehab or commercial, none of this applies. This is strictly for homeowners who want to sell their home. And some people will say, well, do I have to do anything? No, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to get the most that the market will bear, you'll do a couple little things to make sure that the house is in best shape possible for the new person that's looking at the home. And the buyers need to see that home in their eyes. So any trace of you, your pictures, your diplomas, the books that you read that could be possibly controversial. I had people who had books about this, and then people had books about that. And I said, please put them away because people today have lots of opinions and they expect everybody to agree with them. And so we don't want to disappoint 50% of the population by having a different opinion than they do, because what I see today is something that I really, it's just remarkable to me how we are not allowed to have our own opinions. And if you don't agree with me, then I don't like you. And that is just so far, I think, from having, direct and honest conversations. But that's another story for another day. I could go on about that. Oh, you know what? I'm going to keep this to this topic because I was just thinking about something, but forget it. So, getting your house ready, decluttering, removing any pictures of yourself, your family members, books that you read that could be controversial, the front door, painting it, adding a wreath, adding some flowers out front if possible, making it so that when people pull up, they're going to say, oh, what a lovely home, what a cute house, depending on if it's a little house or a big house. But you really want to create this welcoming, having the house clean, smells clean. When we do open houses, we always have we bring vanilla candles and we bring music. We're creating an emotion so that people can see when they come in, they can imagine themselves living in the home. That's why it's important that you're never home for showings. The buyers don't need to know who the sellers are. It's quite frankly none of their business. And the buyers need to pay attention to the home and to envisioning themselves living there. Will their furniture fit? Do they need to get new furniture? Does the space work for them? Is the yard big enough or is the yard too big? They don't want to mow it. So all these little details But there's a lot that goes into getting a house ready for sale. I come through, I do the walkthrough, I point out things that could be done, not necessarily have to be done. But if you do them, it definitely will mean more money in your pocket. And so, and then I create a strategy for how we're going to market and what that looks like. And so, even if you just want to chat about what that could be, whether you want to sell this spring or you want to sell in the fall or next spring, I'm available to have that conversation with you. I welcome it, in fact, and I'm just here to assist and to guide so that you can make the most money and put the most money in your pocket. So, if you're thinking of selling this spring or anytime in the next year or so, please reach out. You can reach me right here where you saw me, or you can always call me directly at the office. Say, I just saw Maria's video. I'd like to speak with her. And the office number is 215-607-3535. You can always check us out on Google. Thanks for watching.